Um, Obviously, these two songs are from the first albums, and there's been growth and development since then. But what were those moments like of like crafting it and saying, okay, this was a reggae song before to what we now have? I mean, even Creating Me has like a little, almost like a little breakdown in the towards the end. That's almost like turning into a very different genre than what the song starts at the beginning.
Yeah, yeah.
Almost like a Latin type groove in it. What are those conversations like of making those decisions to make the music the way it is?
Now, th- my especially for the first album, some people don't believe me when I tell them this because I work in engineering and machining. When I was writing certain songs for the first album, a lot of the melodies were taken from the sounds of the machines. Depending on what material you were cutting. So if you're cutting stainless steel or you're cutting aluminum at a different feed rate and speed, it's all got different sounds. Are you cutting it from here, or is someone cutting it in a different room?
Yeah,
Are the doors open? Is someone hammering metal to make it straight? Is someone pushing a barrel? Are people talking? So all those sounds, we also have had to wear like ear defenders. So because your sound is muffled and you're also singing and humming melodies, all those sounds just sort of came together,
yeah,
you know, and majority of the songs that we do, if I'm doing the song, it's always rhythm and melody first. So I'll have like these banks of rhythms and melodies that I just record and save. And most of them from the first album were just me going and then I'll get home, I'll listen to be like, what was I trying to do? They'll be like, oh, okay. And then I build at least one line, and then from there I would then try and fit my situation into that melody, which is a bit obscure way of doing it. And then once I've done that, Laura or Chida would then listen to it. They'll be like, what are you doing? Like, because obviously my vocal range is limited,
yeah.
right? Is literally limited to just bass and some bits of tenor. So they'll be like, you're singing off, you're singing off, you're singing off, but we get what you're trying to do.
The vision.
And
Yeah,
then they would then take it
Humbling experience.
and then interpret what I was trying to do.
yeah.
Mm.
And then
It's
from that, I'm like, I like that. Yeah.
yeah. It's really interesting because we had Yomsa on, and she was like, I she's one of the people who asked if we could have you on because she was saying as a soprano, because mostly she's singing melody. So she's saying for her it's quite almost straightforward to do a song because then she can sing the thing and then think, okay, what would it sound like with a bit of harmonies underneath it? And she's like, I always wondered like how does someone who sings bass arrange and write a song, especially one that is in a mixed group as well. But yeah, I think it's interesting.
Mm.
Yeah. For you to really understand how, I think I'm better now as I've grown vocally, but at the time, I would do songs and literally they would laugh at me first. After laughing at me, then they would like, we catch the vision. And then someone would take the thing and then interpret it. There's a time that I sent whatever I had into like a voice note. This was before WhatsApp, right? But into like a recording thing. And I sent it to Rifi in South Africa, our mix engineer. And I'm sure I would find the text. He said Nigel sounds like a, a donkey that's choking on plastic. Verbatim, that's what he said. He was saying it as a joke, but when I then played the thing back, I was like, yeah, it does sound like I'm choking. Because my range is just, it's because obviously, for those who listen to Scripture Says, Laura sings high,
Mm.
right? It, Trying to write a part for a soprano, a high soprano, or like a high tenor, for
Mm.
someone who sings a bit low, it's just like, yeah. And then when it comes to like runs, I'm like, okay, this is what I want you to do. I want you to go,